I was underage, but I made a GRINDR account and eventually
Underage? Wait, slow down, Chloe!
So I wouldn't advise being a straight woman on GRINDR, for example. Trying to hook up with gay men as a woman with a vagina.
Yeah, wait, slow down!
I thought that was pretty easy to follow.
No, it's very easy to follow, but I follow it hook, line, and sinker. I'm like, I love this line of conversation.
Clitoris, yeah.
But other people might not understand what we're saying. So Laura, when Laura was a boy, he would go on GRINDR, a gay app for two guys that like to do this.
Yeah.
And then you would be on a date with a guy. Or
Well, I wouldn't call it a date.
But I'm saying, is there not a trans section on GRINDR?
No, so that's actually a big problem that, all the gay men are now complaining that there's like basically fag hags on GRINDR. And like, I don't feel it's cool what I did. But I mean, most gay men avoided me. But the thing on GRINDR is there's a lot of like older bisexual men who are having midlife crises that go on GRINDR.
Yeah.
They're just open to anything. So I don't know if I had sex with any gay men, right? They were like fucked up bisexual dudes. You know what I mean?
So you're telling me you, as a self-identifying boy with a vagina, would have sex with a gay man?
No, a fucked up bisexual man. I was trying to get with the twinks, but they wouldn't go for me, and that was a big problem.
So you wanted like a little kind of twink boy? That was your fantasy? Because you kind of look. Show Laura's picture. Laura, you're kind of like
petite. Yeah, I'm 5'2".
Kind of an emo twink, kind of.
Emo?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Autistic, I'd say.
Autistic. I'm just saying you're kind of like, yeah, I don't know. Emo's not the right word.
Well, I was very suicidal and depressed, so yeah.
Kind of punk rock, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
70s, yeah.
And so you'd be on GRINDR, and then they would meet you, and then the bisexual guys would be like, oh, when on the date would you say, oh, hey,
Well, I mean, it was pretty much in my profile right away.
Okay.
And so it was pretty easy for people to avoid or to be like, yeah, I guess I'll fuck this fucked up chick. Because this is like, GRINDR's not the place to find love, I never found love or dates on GRINDR, This is like middle of the night.
Speak for yourself, but go ahead.
Well, you are a man, a real man, with a penis that's been sewn from your ass.
Yes.
So me, I didn't have that going for me.
Yeah.
So I wasn't very successful in the romance department.
I hate that I can add to this, but I also was very unsuccessful during that time. And, I was underage, but I made a GRINDR account and eventually
Underage? Wait, slow down, Chloe! You are an underage boy going on a gay website. So if a guy slept with you...
a lot of them went after
No, that's
me.
what I'm saying. If a guy slept with you, that's a crime. Wow.
Did they ever
Nothing
say
actually
that?
came of it, luckily, but eventually I got banned because I trolled too many people. Because I was like, I got fed up because it was like, all these people suck. I don't actually want this. I hate these people.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, really think about that, though, the mental gymnastics, because you don't even realize, like, you can't even go, I mean, I'm sure there are normal dating apps, but because you are a guy.
There's no such thing as a
There's
normal
no
dating app.
normal
okay,
dating apps.
yeah, you're right about that. That's an oxymoron. But you know what I mean? I'm saying, like, the more mainstream dating apps, you can, I think, put your trans. But as a trans man going on a gay dating app and then trying to have gay men have sex with your vagina, that blows my mind.
Yeah, it was very unsatisfying, and in all regards. And honestly, like when you're pursuing this fantasy, and you can't get like relief from it psychologically or sexually or in terms of intimacy, it just makes you more desperate and in pain. So you keep pursuing the fantasy. It's an addiction cycle.
And especially like when you're like mid-transition, it's like the affirmation has already gone away, so you look for it in another avenue.
Yeah.
It's a horrible cycle, especially when
Where do
combined
you
with, like,
look for it?
The sex drive of the testosterone.
Yeah. And I was already autistic, so autistics are very horny.
My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself